Hi, this is How to Influence. I'm Sydney Carver. Brian happens to be out riding his bike today, and I thought I'd step in and share a huge communication fail that I've been seeing more commonly than not from millennials these days, and what it is that they're doing that is not just failing us as businesses, but failing themselves, really. And it all comes down to their interviews, okay? So for a while now, I've had friends come up to me and say that they weren't quite getting the jobs that they were interviewing for even after preparing extensively for them. But it wasn't until recently that I got to be on the other side of the hiring process, and I learned that they're lying to us in these interviews, and it's not done very well. So if you're someone who's regularly lying in your interviews, let me tell you, we can absolutely tell. We can absolutely see the differences between you and what you submitted to us on paper through a resume, which, by the way, is the reason that you're sitting in front of us in the first place. So why derive from what has already been proven success, which is your resume? And so what I've learned is I've done the interview crash courses, the training courses, and I get the tips. Something like this is always something like, make your weaknesses sound like strengths, which can be a good thing, but your weaknesses, when we ask for them, we're really looking at really what you're wanting to work on as a person, as an employee. What do you think you're going to gain from this company? What do you think you're going to give to this company? Many millennials will translate the advice of, weaknesses as strengths into something like, I work too much, I'm too dedicated to what I do, I help too many people. We know those are all bullshit answers. If you're on my side of the fence in the hiring process, make sure you look out for those answers. You have the resume, obviously, they came in, and there should be a lot of similarities for what they're portraying on the resume and what they're portraying to you while they're sitting in front of you. Now, they don't need to read you your resume, that can be super annoying, but there should be some consistency there in what they're trying to tell you in this hiring process. Okay, so I'm gonna give you some tips, guys. 1, be authentic. Know who you are and who you're trying to portray in your interviews. Don't derive from message. Be consistent. Be who you are, because why do you want a job that isn't going to be a good fit for you in the first place? And the point of the interview and the hiring process is to make that decision. Don't waste your time going into an interview that you don't think, you're necessarily a good fit for. I'm not talking about qualifications. I'm talking about you as a person growing in your career. Don't take a job that you don't think is going to help you grow and be a better person. I don't care what it is. If that means working at a lower level job for a little while and getting some experience and really developing some skills that you're working on, that's fine. That's okay. Don't shoot so high that you have to lie in your interview, or don't not believe in yourself to where you feel like you're not good enough to be in the interview. If you turn in the resume and you're sitting in front of them, now is the time to shine, to be yourself, okay? So number 2, I'm not gonna rant forever. Tell us how you bring value. Your resume should support this. So once again, figure out the fit. It should be like a glove. You want to find a company that you not only bring value to, but they bring value to your life, and it should be like this very nice flow. And if you are bringing up random bartending jobs that you had in college that you didn't feel comfortable putting on your resume, let's just not bring that up, okay? Because that's not bringing any value to this time that we have in the interview. It's not bringing any value to really anything. All you're doing is wasting time that you could have used highlighting some better things about yourself. Tip number 3, hire the people who share the same skills and experiences in person that they felt comfortable putting on paper to begin with, okay? That means they know they're prepared. They're not you because it was already something they submitted, but you don't want them to read you the resume once again, but you want them to really just explain to you who they are, what they know, and what they plan to do with that knowledge, skills, and experience for you. Thank you again for listening to me today. If you think I did a good job and like to see more content like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and hey, share your best interview stories in the comments below. I would love to read them. I know you've got a good story out there. Feel free to share them, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.